Ebusia last week na yebi akosombo dam no na yebi ye ne hunsem bebre na aba mpanyifo bebre so na ye de omodoma no atum akasa. Minister of Sanitation and Water Resources Frida Prempe ono no ba be si Cecilia Dapa anemu abekasa. Ebusia obekasa ye no na Kevin Taylor ene Ohene David se debi. Omo moema no. Sane be konsem make sure say won subscribe ya subscribe. Na share na mfofo nsen ye dey enya bi enhwe midin e de ama broni ebusia for honorable Frida Prempe edna no ato akosombo dam spillage no ensem no na oyi no ho ano no bebre na om say wankasa yi.
We don't want what has happened at Akosombo to happen to us in Accra. The Akosombo spillage, even though VRA, NADMO, the Water Resources Commission came together to educate the people in the community, did simulation exercises with them even at Mepe. Yet they refused to leave. They didn't want to be evacuated. They stayed there till the end when we started spilling. Unfortunately, look at what is happening. And government has to spend millions of money on relief items, on education. The whole area, the water is contaminated. And what Ghana Water and Water Resources Commission would have to spend money, millions of money to treat the water before we can pass it through our pipes. So a stitch in time saves nine, but sometimes it's difficult to accept the situation. We cannot continue to sit back and allow these things to go on. Looking at what is happening at Akosombo, now people are blaming government, people are blaming VRA, people are blaming NADMO. But these three institutions really did a lot of education right from January. Even in September, they were still talking to their people to move, because there was a likelihood they were going to spill in the next week or two. And because of the rainfall patterns have changed, climate change, you cannot anticipate when it will rain.
Ebusia for wey yen se mama me no edibetuja. Na odibetuja we no debi Ghana for antena supemo kra bebre na social media omo ye de omo toto ema no. We na Kevin Taylor say so muje na we de ba eyawodia.
This is the Sanitation Minister Frida Prempe. Basically, she was blaming the victims, those who were wiped away by the flood. She was blaming them for being where they were. Basically, she was saying that we should not blame the government. This is a minister appointed by akufo-addo. This is what I've been talking about. We make any foolish person a minister in Ghana. We make any arrogant fool. We give people positions. VRA, Akosombo, NADMO, they did simulation exercise. The people should move to Ohene. You don't want what has happened in Akosombo or in the Volta region to happen in Accra. Why are we blaming the government? They are not okay. Answer Adaina. Yabo abain sobo. If we say VRA and NADMO for echo chromo echo exercise and a catch say omu bebie into omuntu nkwahin. Omuntu nkwahin. Is this the first time I hear BNCO ewo Akosombo? Is this the first time? Na oba also ye bad time otenkran o ohun awonafo so mo jimi sa asem we a nsu afa nkofo yi ontumi ngina asantime mu nka nkire omo wo nkwasi akeka wo jimi a yafa ni pebi so mo ndi Ghana anim. So we should not blame the government. Nkofo na problem efise na yesi omuntu nko ahem nkofo mo to omuntu nko he o se o ba bia nsuo into omuntu nko he adena mo jimi sa adena mo no edu time you expect to say mube hunyansa kakra enya tema amanipa aka nyansa sem no every single day bia mube nya opportunity na mujimi mo ho kwasi akeka say VRA has not shown us a single report that actually say they even engage the community. They had some simulation. If this was an emergency and important to the VRA, they would have insisted. 99% of the community were still there. Into omuntu nkwahin. And is this the first time they have spilled water from the dam? That is the question I need to ask you. Is this the first time it has rained to the point where it's never rained like that before? These are simple questions. Because in Sune Toyana, a mamu be a dam no. In so when I talk Ghana history the highest na. If that is not the highest, then it means that there should have been a way to spill the dam in a way that it will not get to this point. So would suit tan time be general what supposed to say with the Houston be can kwasi asem say we should blame the people because omo de omo nya Ghana for omo de omo ya nwona for omo de omo jimi This is your sanitation minister. MPP no omo hu anwona fon se mo agimi o. Enti from Richard Ahiagbe, Pius Hejide, sa anwona fon kwase from the MPP. Me wo mana mo ya mobo. This foolish lady cannot go and stand in the Ashanti region. No on kan chiro mo say ye ka asamuntu, intimantu, insuna famwa, mo blame government. And this fool is working in Ghana. I know sometimes Ibusame will say, how did we get here? How did we get these idiots to lead us? Is this how to speak? Is this how to approach an issue like this? And who made these people? How did we get here as a nation? How did we get here as a nation? They should move. You have made this economy so tough that people cannot even get 3 square meal a day. Only the bush of one Segleme housing is sitting there in Kwasiafo. Anka mo ye ready saying mo chren how dangerous this is. If we had shown them there that this is where we are moving you people to for 2-3 months, and that after this thing goes down, they would have at least be assured that they are being moved into a house. They should move and go where? And go sleep where? You people don't consider them as Ghanaians in the first place. These people, that is where they live. If you are going to cause this problem, you need to find place for them. Menka just the MPP party no nyansafo ni mo. De bia meka no ha MPP no enyansafo mo. Ya wo anwonafo mo MPP mo nim nyansa. Ene wo anwonafo mo mo gimi. Ya wo mfantefo nyansafo MPP mu. Asantefo nyansafo ya wo krobofo nya. Na MPP way, this particular MPP way akufo-addo di anim way. The ministers ni MPs omwe Jimmy.
Kevin and see ya na Ohene David so say oh David.
Mami we so muntie wo blame o man ma no. More than mami kan sanitation Minister of Sanitation blames Akosombo Dam flood victims. Omo ha aka amane mu no and yes and blame o ma den ya for not heeding evacuation warnings. Oh. Ya bonga. Ya bonga. Ni hu asema men kan kire maami we ne. Ya bonga. Enti wo ma manya problem no. E na wo ko blame o mo se o mo ye den. Enti what was your solution? Na cha se o mo antie ne mo kan ni ntina se mo gya ma o mo wu. So ahun nipa adwene. Mo hu mo ministers na adwene. We men kan hwe nkire ne dabi. And then me ni mood mo se me ka sa asem na kire no.
When I Kevin Taylor say on we na no see if he's a Minister of Sanitation and Water Resources obekasa we no Oppong nkomo ye Minister of Information and so iden and so aba bekasa
ti Oppong kromasema oka o say Akosombo Dam spillage government primary objective is to assist victims. What kind of assistance? Kojo Oppong kromo Information Minister no say aban any da so say also mu say or say Oma omo ho aka ne mmoa emmoa ben. These are vague statements. Declare state of emergency. Save the life. What kind of assistance again is bigger than state of emergency? Because the constitution is saying it's a set precedent, into a assistance they are bigger than declaring state of emergency to save lives first. This is vague. Because if you tell me government objective is to assist victims, to go and give them food, give them water to drink, you have still not saved their lives. You first need to move them from their location to a safer location. Into Abino is not even making this a priority. They think, say, you talk both fruits, you talk provisions, you talk kete, you talk kraba, na ye de kwache eye omo na. Because as we speak, omuni edai omu bedem. These are over 22,000 people. Ohima kwasi ampenyi bi of water region. I say president no di agro abofunu. O ma mi wu a na president na betena we di agro a kire wo. Ohima Jimmy for. This is how they are treating you people. And this is what we have been talking about. Now, under the press conference, now VRA force. Let's hear what VRA said in English. Besides, are you going to boost this before I put it in? Because I think the VRA one too needs to be boosted. So if you're going to boost the sound, Mr. S, do that and let me use that before I go there. In the press conference, Volta River Authority force no more. And almost no edio manu asem ebetuja.
So what is the state of the spillage? And whether the level is coming down. Well, let me start by saying that I will cautiously say that at this point in time, we would expect a decline or the water level to recede. From the data that we have gathered so far, there are indications that the water level might have started to recede. It is early days. I cannot confirm when the spillage would stop, but then there are clear signs that the water is receding. So this is what I can say. Your second question is that when is it going to end? And as I'm saying, I'll cautiously confirm that, the water level is behaving as usual as, this season it's receding. But it's early days, we need to watch it for some time.
Hey, man. Bro, for no can what you say? O kan yoma mienu se miensa. VRA for no. Almost say. Nipa ba kwa asem o kan muntie ni pa. I say at this point, he's going to cautiously say, at this point, they are expecting the water to recede. Data omunya ne kire say insuo na afa nipa no, insuo no beko form. Right? Say insuo na afa nipa do, say insuo na wa technically he's saying say insuo na afa awonafo no. Say data kuta omu kire say insuo no ewe. And on one asuka say it is early. He can't confirm when the spillage will stop. Or say, even though no catch them say, oh, se siano insuo no data kuta omu kire say insuo na afa nkofo no ring kakra, but on to me some boss say insuo no mubie no omo ebejai ende ana ochina. Na say insuo no ewe B. Na say ubie insuo no A. Na say B no slowly area. Na uda hu bie insuo no A a eyede na insuo no wi B. Like say osaka say omu nim ada omu beja insuo ni bie. That means say the ekoso no enyanja yo. That means say what the people in the Volta region ekomuno enya de esu betwa no. So what is stopping the akufo-addo administration from declaring state of emergency? What is stopping them? Because VRA no obi ensuo no. Wakache clearly say omu ni mada omu beja ensuo ni bie omu da hu bie ensuo no. Ono asaka che say o ensuo de kofom. Na ensuo de kofom na ubie bigum no. Ebede na ensuo na kofom because omo mo fom on ensuo ni nyanwe ye. Mo da hu bie. That means it's a problem now bigger than what we are seeing now. Now the issue is what is stopping this government from going to Segleme, to declaring a state of emergency for Ghana, from moving these people, relocating them to Segleme. It is less than an hour drive. What is stopping the akufo-addo administration? None of their time womb. VRA is almost nimada umeja insori biye. VRA force insori de omoda hu biye. Inti omoda they can't tell us anything. Now, after press conference, and upon Kroma ebe posti adewe. Also, among person be declare state of emergency. The moment you declare state of emergency, government resource will have to go there and immediately solve the problem. Among person be declare. But this is what the National Emergency Contact Center. This is the government too. Government now only declare state of emergency also on yet. Because also other resource call solve a problem no also on yet. This was not man-made. This was not natural. It was man-made. Abani say akufo-addo MPP say omun declare omun first can ko enko save nipa. Ade chi no omun free bibi Ministry of Information National Emergency Contact Center. There takes call on dam spillage relief efforts starting Tuesday 24 October 2023. Enti omun the line abeto. Ain't the problem be about spillage no one. And now man for per se ebia omo boa omo free line way. They will be willing to take donations and calls about the spillage, but they are not willing to declare state of emergency to save the lives. Oh, aban kwasi aban.
For way reaction at Kevin Taylor, any Ohene David Edebaye, FA Minister of Sanitation and Water Resources, Ninsema or Debetuja. If I could dam spillage no. For say subscribe and make sure subscribe na watch your comments and answer what you our comment section no. Meeting Eddie Ama Bruni. Medase.